can't connect or something, and then I feel stupid. And then the more I feel stupid, the more stupid I feel for feeling stupid. And then I feel like, and then I'm like, well, I'm a grown adult and I'm an idiot. And I can't even put together simple IKEA furniture chairs in. It happens every time. Hi, Mo. All right, let me send this out to people. Copy.
What do you think is this problem?
I would need that one. Just
it's all sealed.
It's up to you. You can try it. Here, I don't want this.
No, you should eat
I
something.
don't want that. Give me the other two. Sorry. Hey, sorry. What am I doing?
You'll have one of these then?
Hello. Okay. Will you hand me that thingy? Or do you need it?
What thing?
Paper towels.
Oh.
Or do you need it right now? Okay. Kelly says hi, Danny.
Hi.
To both of you. Hello. It's been an awful day for you, sorry. What's the matter? How are you feeling? You know? What do you mean? Remind me. Remind me what you mean, Mo. Hi, kitty cat. Hi, Tiffany. How are you today? Thanks, Gabby. I hope you did too. Did you guys have a good weekend? Did my blood tests for pregnancy? I wasn't checking for pregnancy. I was checking for other things from the doctor. Wait, what are you talking about? Are you talking about when I took the menopause test? Phoenix, I relapsed back into my eating disorder. No, you didn't. You didn't relapse. Stop with that language. There's a big difference. You tell yourself that you've relapsed, you'll continue to do it over and over and over. You'll be like, well, I'm relapsed anyway, so I might as well just keep going. No, no, no. Be like, I messed up. Messed up today. I messed up for a week. I messed up for a couple weeks. Tomorrow's a new day and I can start fresh again. But I'm sorry you're going through that. That's good, Kat. I'm so glad you're feeling better. And then one of the staff here said you don't have an ed. Oh, have you? Shut up. Are you serious? So you relapsed in your ed. You didn't. You messed up. Okay. And then the staff at the eating disorder clinic says you don't have an ed. Have you seen yourself?
For real. Write that person up right now.
It's madness. Yeah, you need to report that.
She doesn't
That's
need that
insanity.
job in her life.
Here at the group home. Either way, was it a doctor? Wow. People are so ignorant. And it's like not their fault. People just don't talk about it enough. Hence this channel. That's why I started it. I need to like go around and speak about eating disorders. Not mine, just in general.
Yeah. That'd be probably a really good thing.
Come to learn about eating disorders. Even if you're a doctor.
It was
I
like
could
that-
probably teach you more than med school will
Well, it's
teach
like
you.
that doctor at the ER was talking, saying, "Hey, we don't know this stuff. Will you tell me what's going
Yeah,
on
the
so
doctor
that I
at the
can
ER.
ID it with kids and
Yeah,
stuff
I
in
told
the neighborhood and stuff?"
one of the doctors at the ER, he's such a sweetheart, and I told him what I do here, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, can I have your channel? Because I have daughters, and I just don't know how to talk to them about this, and I don't know much about it other than like I'll hear people come in and say that they struggle, but I don't
You
really."
absolutely
And I'm
need
just
to
like,
do like
"How do you not know?" He's been a
like-
doctor for like 20 years.
you need to do like a TED talk or something for
Yeah, like a
doctors,
TED Talk,
just
yeah.
to like, hey,
Yeah.
here's the signs,
Oh,
here's
good
what's
idea.
going on, here's what's hurting me, here you like can be a full like
Mhm.
like study case kind of thing in a good way.
Thank you, Tiffany. Yeah, that's insane. It was one of the assistant directors. Wow. See, people just are ignorant. They don't know. It's come in so many forms for sure. So many. And most people, from my experience, what I've learned and what I've experienced, obviously binge eaters tend to be overweight. Bulimics, it's very rare that they're like super underweight. It's pretty rare. Bulimics are usually normal looking. So in anorexics, it kind of depends on the situation to situation. I'm so sorry. Well, don't listen to them. Your looks have nothing to do with an eating disorder. That's just something ignorant people bring up. Yeah, bulimics can be overweight. Yeah, I was most of my life. I've been overweight, bulimic. Absolutely. For like 90% of my life, I was an overweight bulimic. Very, very overweight bulimic. Rachie, I won't be able to stay, but I hope you have a good night. Please take care. We love you, Rachel. I hope you're doing okay. I just want to give up, Shanny. I'm so tired. Just feels like nothing I do is ever good enough. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Girl, I've been where you are so many times. I was there recently again. Like, these things happen. You got to remember to give yourself some grace, because eating disorders, I was even just talking to my doctor about this again. Eating disorders are so much different. They're not worse or better, but they're different from other addictions. It's absolutely an addiction. And it's something that sticks with you forever. It just does. It's gonna be in your brain forever. So the trick isn't to get rid of your eating disorder forever. It's to learn tools to use to fight the eating disorder when those thoughts come to the forefront of your brain. And those tools can be used to put them into the back of your brain, because those thoughts are never gonna go away. They'll be there, they will. But you can get stronger and stronger. You can build your brain up and put it back there, and you've gotta give yourself some grace on the way. It's really hard. And even if you mess up again and you relapse, or if you really want to call it that, whatever, don't give up. Try again. Just keep trying. It's really, 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 really hard. It's really hard. It's a different kind of hard addiction, because it's food and you have to have food to eat. And if you starve yourself, then you'll die. And if you eat too much, then or if you're addicted to eating food, then you'll eat too much of it. But you have to eat food, so you can't just avoid the food. It's cruel. It is a cruel disease, and you've got to give yourself some grace through this. And I know that you'll get through this. We all will together. And it's okay. It's okay if it goes like this. That's okay. I'm done striving for perfection. I'm done striving for perfect recovery. It's never going to happen for me, and that's okay. All I can do is do my very best and try harder than I did the day before. 3 more days. Oh my gosh, Samantha, already? I'm excited for you. You're gonna do so great. I'm so excited. Yeah, go spend time with hubby. Tell him I said hi. Rachie. Like like there isn't an AN diagnosis for people who don't fit the weight criteria. Exactly. Like I did a video on what did I call it? Day in the life of an overweight anorexic. And when I do day in the life videos, I'm basing it off of a true story that happened to me. And in that video, it shows me calling a doctor and talking to him about my eating disorder, and he's like, but you're overweight, so you don't have an eating disorder. Like, I'm like, well, actually, I'm anorexic right now. And he's like, you weigh, trigger warning, you weigh 230 pounds. You can't be anorexic. And I was like, well, what is it then between being at that weight and getting to a weight that you think qualifies for anorexic? What's that called in between? Because you're still overweight, but you're starving yourself. And he literally was like, you don't have an eating disorder and you don't need to worry about it. And so then I was like, okay, fine. Then I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Thanks. And it backfired. Like, it didn't help at all. Yeah. You can be anorexic at any weight. Restricting food, that's it. You know? I mean, and if we wait till everyone gets to that weight that's like, oh, we can tell now. We can see it now. We can see that you're anorexic. If we wait for that, we're all just going to keep melting away and dying. And that's what keeps happening, because nobody believes us when we're sick, and unless we're stick thin, just skin and bones, nothing else. It's really sad. That's good, Rachie. Go spend time with him. But yeah, I'm sorry you're going through this. I know it's hard. But please give yourself some grace, and please don't tell yourself such a big, it's a big statement to say that I relapsed. And a lot of heaviness comes with it, and a lot of it, and that's where it can get really, really dangerous. So just be careful. I speak from, how old am I? 30-ish years of experience. Wait, how long have I been bulimic? Wait, hold on. Because I had an eating disorder at 5, but I didn't know it was an eating disorder. It was just binge eating disorder, which is an eating disorder. But like, once I realized I had an eating disorder, I think I was like 12, 13. It's when I was diagnosed, I believe. 13 or 14, one of those, I don't know. I'm excited for you, Samantha. Phoenix, my mom thinks I need to go inpatient, not like an ed clinic, but just like a mental hospital, but they didn't even help me the last time, so I don't know what to do. What do you think you need? You know yourself better than anyone. What do you think you need? Hi, Oliver! Did that hello suffice you? My lips are feeling, just ignore it. Okay, why are there sex noises coming from my basement? Danny? He's slapping something down there. Something's being slapping together. At first it sounded like sex noises, and then it sounded like, yeah, maybe he's like clapping or something. That's funny. Anyway. Is he clapping maybe? Hopefully? Yeah, hopefully. We'll ask him when he comes back. What you doing down there, babe? He's really cute. I like him a lot. I have a crush on him. Don't tell him. I did tell him. I've told him a couple times. But every time I do, it's like a little bit embarrassing. It's not like embarrassing like, oh, it's embarrassing to have a crush on you. It's more like, I just really actually have a crush on you. But like, it's like deeper than a crush, and it's deeper than love. It's like lush. It's like I'm in lush with him. It's like every day, I'm gonna be cheesy for a second, but it's absolutely true, and I'm not even kidding. I fall in love with him more every day. And every day I'm like, it's not possible. That's not possible. There's no way I could possibly love him more than I love him now. And then the next day comes and I'm just like, I want you forever. Okay, bye. Anyway. You're in a group home. I think I need help for my ed before it spirals out of control again. Okay, good. It's good that you recognize that. So maybe you should go inpatient to an ed clinic. What do you think of that? Is that something that you feel would fit you? That you feel that you would succeed at? You're the only one that knows that. You've got to make that decision. What were you doing down there?
Finishing this 3D print thing I was doing.
Oh.
And,
At first it sounded like sex, because it
Oh,
sounded like
I had to
sounds
crack
like
had to crack the supports off of the thing. It was really in there. It's like, come on, you.
You get a salad. Aww. Did you make yourself a salad? There's tomatoes in there.
Didn't want to go to waste.
Yeah. Can we make burritos soon? I don't know why I'm craving it. Yeah, I'll eat that. But I'm craving my burritos.
Come with me.
You want to eat with us?
No, I'm gonna go
Sure.
ahead. I'll grab my feet.
Promise you'll eat?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Susantha. I've never seen that name. Roast chicken? I've never made a chicken. I don't know how. No idea. Or a turkey. Anything. I hate touching raw meat. I can't even see you. It looks weird. Are you okay? Oh no. Oh no. It's been a long day, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodbye, bye.
Okay. You go night night.
Good night.
I love you.
Love
What time
you.
are you getting up?
4:30.
4:30?
I didn't get breakfast because I was there too late.
Okay. Okay. Love you.
Love you.
He's the cutest. I love him so much. It hurts how much I love him. The ed facilities aren't scary to like the mental hospital. It's usually nicer. Yeah. I've never done inpatient, but I've been there many times to the facilities, and I've done like group therapy there and stuff, and everyone's really nice. I just know for me it wouldn't work, but for some people it does. No, I have a therapist at PHP, but I haven't seen her recently because she's been out of the office. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. And don't even get me started on freaking BMI bullshit. My oldest sister has always been crazy low weight. She's actually not healthy. Allergies, doesn't cook well, but people think she's healthy. Not. Sizes don't mean healthy. Exactly. Neither does BMI. It's bullshit. You can be 200 pounds and be the healthiest person in the world and be 5'9", 200 pounds. You exercise every day. You eat right. You take care of your body. You can also be 200 pounds, 5'9", and treat your body terribly, but according to the chart, you have the same BMI. BMI is bullshit. Like complete, actual bullshit. Don't even like. I feel like maybe for the like the super extreme cases, like maybe for I still kind of think it's bullshit, but like maybe even for I don't know. Now that I think about it, I mean, for most people, for 90% of people, but for those extreme cases, like people who are like, you know, like super like 600, 700 pounds, or for people who are like 50 pounds or whatever, then maybe I can see how that would matter because they're like in a dangerous area, I guess, maybe. That maybe it could matter. I don't know. Because like when I watch my 600-pound life and I see Dr. Now talk about their BMI, like that doesn't bother me for some reason. And I think it's because I know that they're like at death's door. And maybe in those cases it matters. I don't know. But for the most part, usually BMI is bullshit. Yeah, Kat, I don't know what I'm saying, but I don't know if you get it. I agree, BMI is bullshit. I'm so unhealthy, but my weight is healthy, and people compliment me all the time. It's all lies. Yep, that's where I am right now, too. I'm at a perfectly, quote, healthy weight for my height, and I am not healthy. You couldn't flush your toilet without them? Yeah, there's many reasons I will not do inpatient therapy. And I used to avoid talking about it just because I get so judged by people. And so, like, people would be like, this is what you need to do. But, like, I know myself. And, what was I going to say? Oh, I have, like, many reasons why I know it wouldn't work for me. But the meetings are awesome. I know it's such a good show. It's so sad, but good. I feel at home watching it, sadly. But I love it when they can, the ones that succeed. I love that. And I shamelessly love the ones that are like, what's her name? Season 1 or 2, maybe 3. What was her name? There's a couple of them. Penny was one. The ones that are just so stubborn and don't do what they're supposed to do makes me sad for them, but it's entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. I like drama, so, but I do worry for them. Penny was one. What was that other girl's name? The one with who had the son that took care of, what was her name? I don't know. But yeah, I like the, yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. I do have Netflix. And I've never seen Arcane. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Penny. What's the other one? The girl, the oh my gosh, I've seen her more than I've seen Penny's episode. I've seen the other one like 10 times. What's her name? She had the son that takes care of her. She like rides in her motorized wheelchair all the way to the store, like on public roads. Do you know who I'm talking about? Something? Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts now. I even just watched her like a few weeks ago. I don't know. But if I'm in the mood for drama, I go back and watch hers or or Penny's or other ones that, yeah, but it's also kind of sad. I don't know. Red Band Society, I don't even know what that is. What is that? Yeah, I know. It's so sad. Yeah, when the most determined ones pass, it's so sad. The ones that you can see that they did all the work that they needed to do for a year and then they just end up dying anyway. It was so sad. Those people are inspirational, honestly, because like that takes a lot of courage to do that. At that time, I needed that amount of care, and I was embarrassing to have someone see my toilet, and we weren't allowed to watch Ratatouille on movie night? Why? Cyberpunk animation? I'm gonna be honest. That does not sound like something I would like. But I'm glad you like it. Danny might. Red Band Society. What is it? Is it a movie or a TV show? What is it? Pauline, that's her name. Thank you. Good job. Pauline. Mm-hmm. That's a good one. Like, delusional. And I can say that because I'm delusional too. That's what eating disorders do to you. They make you lie. And maybe that's why I like watching it, because it's like you can tell that Dr. Now does not take anybody's bullshit lies that they try and give. And so it's like it reminds me that people, doctors and everyone, are not as stupid as my eating disorder thinks they are. Like, it's very obvious when we lie to protect our eating disorders, but we don't see that. So maybe that's why I want to rewatch it. I don't know. To remind myself and be like, okay, come on. Take some accountability, at least a little bit. And stop lying, and then I'll turn it off and be like, oh, that's me. I mean, I've been there, so hypocrite. But that's Ed for you. I don't remember that one. No, Flower. Who was that? You know who I love and I follow her on Instagram now? What's her freaking name though? She's so cool. I love her. Love her personality. She did all the work. She's healthy and happy now. Waiting for skin surgery, I think. What's her name? She was young. She was like early 20s, dark hair. She fell down the stairs. She was in a lot of the intro. You know how they have like different intros for each season? One of the seasons, she's in the intro where she like falls down the stairs. Amber. Yeah. Amber. She's so cool. I want to hang out with her. I like her. I love her personality. Go find her on Instagram. She's adorable. Or I can just show you. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. She's amazing. And she really just took control, got it done, and
my name is Amber. I was on a season 3 episode of My 600-Pound Life over 10 years ago. It doesn't matter what people have said to me in the past. I've never bothered to post a video. Mostly, I use my Instagram like a normal person.
She's awesome.
Just posting the occasional.
So if you want to follow her, it's Amber Rachd. So AMBERRACHDI. Did you get that? She's really cool. I love her videos and everything. She's very inspirational. Her videos. Oh, hi Kayla. What's up, girl? How are you feeling? Oh, you follow her too? Yeah, she's awesome. Yeah, Kat. Yeah, Stevens is my favorite. But I can't find the whole thing. Has anyone found it? I can only find like No, Steven is my favorite one to watch. Oh my gosh, what a train wreck. His dad and his brother. I just, wow, whoa. It makes me feel like not as crazy because my stepsister, my fiery Italian stepsister, used to always say that she loves watching dramatic shows because it makes her not feel so bad about her life. I'm not gonna lie. Watching the one with Steven, I'm like, whoa, wow. And I thought my dad was a dick, and I thought my situation was hard. Like, there are families that really treat each other like that and talk to each other like that. It blows my mind. And the way that he treated the staff at the hospital, oh my gosh. HBO Max has the full one on it? Are you sure? I'll go look. Because 'Cause that's a good one. It's like, what, 4 episodes of it? Or is it 3 for him? Because they do the normal one. Then they do the one where he's more addicted to painkillers. And then there's another one too. I think there's at least 3. I don't know. How's your doctor appointment on Friday? I didn't get to the live. It was hard, but okay. She's gonna, she recommended some new therapists for me that specialize in trauma and eating disorder, because I have a therapist, but she's a trauma therapist. She doesn't know anything about eating disorders. So she gave me that, and she also ordered, they haven't called me yet, I need to call them, an endoscopy and a colonoscopy, and then she gave me a new medication for my nail fungus issue that's happening, and then she got mad at me for the first time ever, Kayla. So now I believe you. It's never happened to me before. Whenever you're like, oh, Shelly was so mad at me, I'm always like, huh? And she got mad, and now I know what you're talking about. So, but it's okay. It was still a good one. I'll tell you later. I know, he threw his urinal full of piss on the floor. All hospitalized when he didn't get his way. Yep. Calling for pain meds every 15 minutes. Like, he was a nightmare for them. Ooh, you see a new therapist? Let me know how it goes. Oh, hi, Melly. When did you come in? There's a difference between trauma-informed and trauma-trained therapists. What do you mean? What do you mean? When did you get here? I didn't see you. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. We're talking about my 600-pound life. It's a great show. It's sad, but it's great. Half of them are sad. Half of them are awesome, I think. Half of them are very inspiring. But like, I would say it's pretty half and half. The ones that try and the ones that don't try. The ones that try obviously are really inspiring. The ones that don't are sad, but it's relatable if you've ever had an eating disorder. So yeah, it's a good one. It's a good show. Dramatic. And I love Dr. Now. I want to meet him. He's adorable. He's so funny. He doesn't even know he's funny, and he's so funny, and he doesn't even know it. He's so weird. He doesn't have social skills, but somehow he's like so adorable. I don't know how. I don't know. Yeah. And he doesn't play around. He doesn't sugarcoat. He's just like straight up like, hey, you're gonna die. So I don't want to be signing your, like, you're dying and you're gonna die, and I'm not gonna treat you if you're not gonna try. I don't know. He's cool. Oh, well, welcome. I'm glad you're here, Melly. Peruvian? Oh, is that what he is? I don't know. That makes me hungry. When Alicia lived here, she took me to this restaurant, and it was a Peruvian restaurant, and I'd never had Peruvian food, and it's really good. What I had was really good. It was like a mix of Mexican mixed with now I can't remember. What was it? I know there were like rice and beans and then like chicken and like some other form of, it was like a mix between, I don't remember, but it was yummy. I haven't been there since Alicia lived here. Yeah, Dr. Now cares so much. I believe that's why he's stern. Yep. He does not give a shit. He's like, hate me all you want. I'm going to tell you how it is, because ceviche? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I did eat Peruvian. It's really good. I've been there like 5 times. Alicia liked to take me on the weekends, because on the weekends they do these like chickens, like whole chickens that they marinate and slowly roast for 2 days, and they're like incredible, and it just falls off the bone, and it's so good. So we would go there on weekends and get that. But I'm trying to remember the dish I got. I feel like it was rice and beans, something with chicken maybe. What else else was in it? I don't remember now. It was so long ago. I know. I ate something different. It's weird. I love food, but I'm picky. I just don't like spicy, and it wasn't spicy at all. I think that's why I liked it. You see her tomorrow? What for? Just follow-ups? Here, I'll just text you real quick. Hey, it's not a big deal, but if I don't do it now, I'll forget. Because when I shut down the live stream, I shut off everything, just so everyone knows. So people will like try to message me right after the live stream. Sometimes I don't answer. That's because like I've already like switched my brain to the next part of my night, and the social part of me is done for the day. Do you know what I mean? I know that sounds really bitchy and like I'm a terrible friend, but I literally have to do that or I go crazy. Hang on. Our Shanny Banana is getting adventurous. Thanks, Kelly. It was good. Whatever I had, it wasn't spicy at all, so I really liked it. Okay. Ooh. Nice, Kelly. Kitty cat. I had Peruvian neighbors growing up, and the mom was an awesome cook and would often bring dishes for my family. She was such a sweet lady. That's so cute. Aww. F-U? What does that mean? Besides like F-U. But what does F/U mean? Flu? Did you mean to say flu? What could F-U mean? Functioning uteruses. Flubber. Down under. Flubber. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. Oh, follow up. Oh, thank you. Okay. Speak English. I'm old. I don't understand all these abbreviations. For what it's worth, Shanny, I will tell my closest people I'm needing my own time to process or whatever. And do you feel better when you do that? At first, I felt really guilty for a really long time, but then I had to, like, I don't know. My whole mantra, my whole theme of the past year and a half-ish has been to be giving myself more grace and practicing doing that, and slowly starting to like stand up for myself and speak up and say what I need and reach out for help, because I don't want to like burden people, so like I never reach out to my mom or anybody for help. And like if people in my real life, if they ask me how I'm doing, I'll just not lie, but just omit a lot, because like I have this fear that I'm putting this huge burden on them. So all of those things I've been working on has been helping a lot, and it makes me feel still kind of anxious, but also proud that I'm like, you know what, this is what I need, this is my boundary, and it's okay. I still love you. Doesn't mean I'm a terrible friend. It just means that that's how I am, but I would understand if you think I'm a terrible friend, but I don't know what I'm saying. You're 30? That's so old. Remember when I was 30? Oh my gosh, that was forever ago. Hi, Nex. LOL, I work in healthcare, not that brilliant, but yeah, I tell some friends of my own boyfriends and my own boyfriends at times, so at least they don't think I'm pissed off at them or something. Usually it's understood. That's good. Abbreviation quiz? Do it. Let's do it. Go for it. Test me. Say what the young kids are saying. It doesn't have to just be an abbreviation. It can also be like a word. What was it that my niece said yesterday? She said a word and it means cool now, but like, what was it? And I was like, what? That's the farthest thing from cool. How did someone name that? What was it? Okay, except 6'7". I'm gonna break the screen if one more person says 6'7". I love you, Kelly, but like, I don't know. And people have told me, and I still don't get it. Something to do with some sports person, and people just want to troll. I don't know. Other than 6'7", give me other things, and I'll see if I can guess what it means. Because I still don't know what I don't get it. You just thought it, Kat. Really, Kayla? But that one's been around since we were like in high school, Kayla. Girl. Rolling on the floor laughing, I know that. ROTFL. Are there any young people here? Teenagers? Hopefully you're 18 if you're here, but you're not an idiot. Okay, what else? I don't know what it means. I don't know what 6'7" is. I still don't get it. It was like someone's sports number or something, and then people were like, oh, I don't know. ATM is at the moment. I do know that one. FUNEMNX. Are you making this up, Oliver? Are you trolling me? Say it with a strong German accent. What? Funamsk? What are you saying? You're lying. That's not a thing. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. For us, never, ever, men, nudity, X-ray. Did I get it? Is that right? That's gotta be it. GTFO, I do know that. Get the fuck out. If you know, you know. I do know that one. IRL, in real life. But like my nephew, but okay, like for instance, here, wait, hold on. I also believe the younger generation came up with 6'7" to confuse us oldest folks, and when I agree. I think they're just trolling us. They're doing it just to annoy us, that's all. That's why they're doing it. I'm telling you. And it is annoying. I do know YOLO, but that's been around for a long time. Give me some new ones. Is that real, Next? Is that real? GYAITM. I think you're just making these up. That's not. No. That's not. No, no, no. Mewing? Mewing? Is that like. Mewing. Is that like mean let's go clubbing with cats? I don't know why. I don't know. OOTD. Outfit of the day. I do know that one. What the hell is mewing? Are you guys just making these up now? What next said is real? What? Okay, let me look at it again. GY. Get your ass in the motherfucking house right now. Did I do it? I just guessed it and I really think I'm right. Oh my gosh, I'm a genius. Did I get it? There's hope still in my old brain that it still works a little. I've never seen that before and I just guessed. That was really good. I'm sorry. But I don't think I've ever been more proud of myself. Wow, I'm incredible. Wow. Okay, give me more. Oh my gosh, that's funny. FOMO is one you learned recently? What? You guys, I've never been more proud of myself. Well, where's the other one? SAHM? Short asses may heat heaters. Hooters. No, that can't be it. Slow ants have maggots. I don't think I know what it is. What is it, Kat? I give up. Those are my guesses. I do know that, Jennifer. Thank you so much. I know that. What? FOMOCO? FOMO, FOMOCO? Oh, stay-at-home mom? Oh. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make more sense, I think, than pronounce FOMOCO. So is it like fear of missing out chronically overly? I don't know. She bussin'? She bussin'? I know I've heard this one, but I don't know what it means. I'm guessing it's something like, oh, she's killing it. She's got it. Like, she's killing it. She's doing great. She's bussin'. She's got this. She's killing it. That type of thing. Is that close? Yeah, I don't know what the CO is. I think Oliver's trolling us again. He loves to do that. Literally every night he comes and trolls. I just laugh at this point. Oh, Max. That's sweet. Are you here, Max? Are you watching? Was I close? Who even said that? Who even? No, Now I'm losing, like, who said bussin'? Flower. Was I close? See, I don't know if I even use it correctly. Oh, you don't even know what it is? Oh, so the bus is like 8? Oh, so like she ate, like she bussin'? Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying, right? Wait, you use it for food? I think you can use it for anything. Cody said it. She left no crumbs. What? So what Cody said? Nina! You're not trolling? Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it, Oliver? But you always troll. Are you okay? Are you like sane today? I hope you're okay. You're in my prayers. Oliver not trolling? That's like, I just saw what you sent Max and that's so cute. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Debbie! I got Costa Vida. And let's see if it's too spicy for me. I just got the sweet pork quesadilla. Please don't be too spicy because I'm really craving it. Tastes great at first, always does. It's a little spicy, but not too bad. For me, anyway. Everyone else would be like, this is not spicy at all. For me, pretty good. I'm going to put it in the oven, though. Crisp it up. I know, Maggie, I saw it. And it's super cute. You're sane? How'd you do that? I want to be sane. What's that like? What does that feel like? That sounds amazing. What would my life be like if I was sane? I don't think it would exist. Insanity just came to me at birth, I think. Poor little Shanny. Both parents come from long lines of mental illness, so it's hereditary, but it was also circumstantial. Thanks, Ghost. How are you doing? Have you done any more writing? I haven't done a lot of writing lately, or rewriting. That's what I've been doing. I'm getting too scared to do it. You know what I'm obsessed with lately? I'm going to change the subject completely. I don't know why this just came to me, but I am oh, Mags. Oh. Have you guys seen or been following this whole like Jim Carrey situation? Anybody else but me? I'm kind of obsessed with it. I know Jim Carrey. I grew up watching Jim Carrey. That is not Jim Carrey. You cannot convince me otherwise. Everyone's like, oh, well, maybe he just had work done. I'm going to show you a picture. For those that don't know what I'm talking about. A week prior, hold on. Let me show you. Hold on. Hold the phone. And I'll show you a TikTok that will explain it better than I can. Because he showed up to accept some award, and everyone was like, that's not Jim Carrey. Who is that? And it looks like, yeah, maybe it could be him if he changed his eye color and just put on 50 pounds and stuffed his face full of Botox. But a week prior to this, he looked completely like it's not possible to change that much. And his hair was longer. It's weird. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let me find a good one.
Unrecognizable appearance.
That's not.
I don't have the money to hire a bodyguard.
And the week prior to this, he looked like that. A week prior to this. And he had shorter hair. And in this picture, he has longer hair. Blue-green eyes, brown eyes. It is a conspiracy, you think? I don't know. Everyone's like, maybe he died. Maybe he died. Because he like started talking out about how corrupt and toxic Hollywood is, and I agree with him. And then it's a whole rabbit hole thing. There's so much. I couldn't even explain it all to you right now, but if you're interested in that, you should go watch and go down that rabbit hole. It's very interesting because I'm just like, something's off. Something's not right. Yeah, he did leave Hollywood, but then he had to come back to accept that award. But like a week prior to that, he was on a talk show looking completely different. Way thinner, no puffy face at all, his brown eyes, shorter hair. I mean, hang on, let me see if I can find the other one. Aw, Punch. I love Punch. Look how happy Punch is. Does anyone follow this too? Oh my gosh, I've never cried so much for an animal. The cutest little muffin. I'm so glad that he's loved now. What was it that I watched? Where did I watch today that like explained the whole situation quickly? It was probably like Entertainment Tonight. I think it was.
Merci à ma merveilleuse famille. À ma fille Jane et à mon petit-fils Jackson. Je vous aime maintenant et pour toujours.
Jim Carrey, is that you? Because the internet's convinced it's a doppelganger or even a clone.
There's magic in the universe.
Yeah, fans questioning if Jim's newish look is some sort of magic trick after the 64-year-old debuted longer locks, seemingly lighter eyes, and a fuller face at the Caesar Awards in Paris, where he...
Look at this face for me. Go ahead. I'll give you a minute. Study it. Memorize it. It looks like him. It really does. This is not AI. It was a real person. And he was even acting different. His demeanors are different. His voice sounded the same, though. And he obviously does look like him, but remember that, okay? I'm going to show you what he looked like a week prior to this. So remember this. Even if it was surgery or whatever, there's no way he would have been healed and ready to go out in the world that fast. Okay, where's the one? Hold on. No, I can't even find it. Hello? Oh, that's not a very good one. But that's Jim Carrey.
Who knew we needed some Jim Carrey right now?
Oh, I can't find the one. Anyway, if you want to go down that rabbit hole, you can. I'm sure people are bored with this, so let's just move on. Anyway, I just wanted to know if I was the only one kind of obsessed with it at the moment. I'm a big fan, but yeah, he started speaking out about Hollywood and how corrupt it is, and all of a sudden he's gone. And Hollywood is so weird lately. Something's going on. No, I don't want to update it. Just take me back. No, please don't do an update right now. Oh, hold on, guys. There we go. Okay. Yeah, he has brown eyes. He's also left-handed, and that dude was signing with his right hand. There's all kinds of things. I don't know. Do you think it's bullcrap flour? I've gone back and forth, but filler doesn't do that. And even if it does, how did his hair grow 4 inches in 1 week? And then his face looked like that. His eyes were different. He was not wearing colored contacts. Someone did like a close-up of his eye. There were no contacts in his eyes. It's weird. Anyway. Oh, Maggie. Anyway. But he's right about Hollywood, in my opinion. I'm sorry. Because he called out Will Smith and what happened, how Will Smith went up and literally abused Chris Rock on stage, and then less than an hour later, he won Best Actor, and everyone in the audience stood up for him and clapped for him. And Jim Carrey was like, does nobody see this? Like, Hollywood is so corrupt. Like, they're supporting this, that he just went and assaulted someone in front of the whole world. And then not even an hour later, they're all like standing up for him and clapping for him. And I remember feeling like that watching it too. I was like, why is that? Like, I love Will Smith, don't get me wrong. I don't think that this was like, I don't hate him or anything. I don't think he's a bad person. I think that he just is going through something and took it out on Chris. That's what I think. Anyway. But yeah, Hollywood, I could go into that, but then it'll get into politics and we shouldn't do that. So let's change the subject. Okay. Maybe a wig, I don't know. You think it's a conspiracy? Well, I hope he's okay. I wish he would come out and be like, yes, that was me. This is a big story and nobody's heard from him. So where's that guy? Either, you know, maybe it's his body double. He could at least come out and be like, yes, I'm really Jim Carrey. Or the actual Jim Carrey could come out and say, I'm fine, guys. I'm not dead. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure, Kat. Yeah. No, I love Will Smith. I think that was his wife, on the other hand. I'm not a fan at all. And I was watching a video earlier actually about this where like the psychology behind it, and it's because the same thing that happens in most of Hollywood. They develop this character that they have to stay true to in real life. Like, they're still a character in real life. Like, they're being told by managers and agents and everybody to act a certain way in interviews and to keep a certain persona, and his persona was one of the highest paid actors in history and the wife or the husband of Jada and the protective husband of her. And like, they did this whole deep dive of how like they have been putting on this persona for so long that they start to believe it, and they start to not like see right from wrong anymore, because they just go with whatever will make their image like valid. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm not good at explaining things, but anyway. He found the mask from his movie and stuck it in it. Maybe that's what it is. Who knows? Anyway. People are like, oh, this is Alexis Stone. I'm like, listen, that dude is good at makeup, but that's like, I don't know. Because it does look like him. He's got a lot of same facial features and everything, but it just seems off. I don't know. So many people in Hollywood to me seem off right now. Like their eyes are dead. Like they're not even, like what's going, like something weird is going on, in my opinion. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist person. I'm not. So I don't know. I always loved Will Smith. I think he got too rich and self-important, me too. You've had 2 COVID shots and 4 boosters? Oh my gosh. I never got vaxxed. Not because I wanted or not wanted to. I just never did it. Danny had to do it for his job. I don't know if you saw earlier. No, I didn't, Ghost. I've been kind of fatigued, been having like stress-induced fevers. That happens to me too. Haven't wrote any. My after graduation in a few months though. I'm so sorry you're going through that. I didn't know anyone else went through that. Another reason I love the internet, man. You can connect with people. I'm sorry you're going through that though. I'm gonna throw my quesadilla in the oven. I'll be right back. Oh. I'm also gonna quickly rinse off my beans because whatever the seasonings they add is too spicy, but if I rinse it off, then I can eat it fine. So give me 1 second. Where's the little, oh, there it is. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Okay, Max, send me another text later. Yeah, I'm sorry you're going through that, Ghost. That's not fun. Does anybody need some love, attention, validation, encouragement, story time song? What can I do for you guys? I've had 5 COVID vaccines. I got COVID twice and in the hospital both times. I was hospitalized both times too. They say that they told me it's because I have other chronic illness, so that's probably why with you, Kayla. If you have chronic illness and COVID, it's like even more dangerous. So love that for you. Yeah, I never got the vax though. It is a Goofy Movie t-shirt. Powerline. What does that say? Something. Wait. Stand Out 94. Is that when it was made? I'm so old. And then on the back, there's tour dates or countries or something. Isn't that so fun? I love it. It's a good one. It's a good one. You have a song suggestion for me? What is it? If you have a good story time, that would be awesome. The funnier, the better. Well, I could always retell the blowjob story. It's the best story of all time. I could tell, I'm trying to think what I haven't told you guys. I feel like the blowjob story is like a rite of passage to be in this community. Like everyone needs to hear it at some point. It's just, I don't know, let me think. Yeah. Yeah, Shelly was kind of worried when I got COVID. She was like, below my feet. I'll get kicked off if I listen to it now. Rachel's with her husband tonight. She popped in to say hi, but he's home tonight, so she's gonna spend time with him, which is good, because she doesn't get a lot of time with him. A song? Should I sing a song? I know, 94, we're so old. Gosh. You've never heard the blowjob story? Should we tell the blowjob story, guys? It's actually the story of my entire wedding day. Was pretty much just a disaster mixed with pure stupidity on my part. Oh my gosh. Okay, if like maybe, does anybody want me to tell it? Because I will. I love telling it. That's true. It's not about the day. I can tell just the blowjob story, or I can tell you the other ones that went along with it too if you want, but just the blowjob story is fine too. What? I feel like I talked about it in a video once. Maybe, I know I've talked about it on live stream, so maybe that's why. Maybe you just weren't there. I don't know. Let's take a vote. Should I tell it or not? It's hard for me to tell because I can't stop laughing every time I tell it. But would love to hear the full day too. You know the story, but would love to hear the full day. The craziest day of my life is my wedding day. Okay, first of all, am I just telling everything? Tell it all? Okay. I need you to keep in mind, I got married when I was 19 years old, and Danny was 21. We are Mormon, as you know us as Mormon. We got married in a Mormon temple that's about 2 to 3 hours south of here. So I had to get up at like 2:30 a.m. to get my hair done so we could drive all the way down to the temple. On the way to the temple, my stepdad got pulled over in his Porsche, and the cop was like, and because of that, the wedding started late because he was one of my witnesses at the wedding. And so that's how it started. And then the lady in the temple worker lady, made me cry because I put on my wedding dress. And if you're not Mormon and you don't know what goes on inside of the temples, at least for marriage, it's it's a very private ceremony with just people who are worthy to go into the temple. And then the reception later is where you celebrate with more people. Anyway, we don't need to get into all that. Anyway, one of the temple workers, she's this old lady, the grumpiest lady I've ever met. I come out in my wedding dress. Danny had not seen me in my dress yet. And I saw him across the hall. And he saw me for the very first time. And I started crying. And this old cranky woman was so rude. She was like, stop crying. Stop it. This is your wedding day. You need to be strong for your husband. You need to put on a brave face. This is a happy occasion. I was like, I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I love him. Like, so that really sucked. So then we got married, and then on the way back from the wedding, we got in a car accident and I almost died, or I could have died. What happened was Danny was going, I had fallen asleep in the car. Danny was going like 90 miles an hour, which was the speed limit where we were, because we were out in the middle of nowhere, the desert. It was July 2nd. It was 110 degrees outside, so hot. And I had fallen asleep in the car, and I had fallen asleep against my window, like the passenger side window. And something woke me up and made me turn over. And I told Danny I was cold. So he reached in the back to get his jacket, and he put his jacket on me. And like 5 seconds later, boom, I thought we were dead. And it was actually really funny because we had just been sealed or married for eternity. So I was like screaming at him because I was like, it's okay. We're sealed together. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I'll see you in heaven. We're going to die. And I love you so much. And at least we got sealed first, and we'll be together. And he's like, shut up, woman. I'm trying to save us right now. Shut up, woman. It was so funny. So he was like trying to pull the car over. Anyway, eventually he got the car pulled over. And what had happened is there was this truck of people in front of us, and they'd slammed on their brakes, and Danny was behind them, slammed on their brakes when they were both going 90, slammed on their brakes, and Danny slammed into them. They tried to sue us. They like came out of the car, and they were like, oh, my neck, but not till the cops got there, by the way. At first they were fine. And then when the cops got there, they were like, oh, my neck hurts so bad. So they were like trying to sue us. But anyway, so if I had not done that, because it was the passenger side that crashed into the car, like he swerved to miss the truck, and my side crashed in. And if I had still been leaning against the window, I would have lost my face and possibly my life. But I came out with one teeny tiny little scratch on my heel, and that was it, from glass. That's it. It was a miracle. Anyway, so luckily, because we had no cell service, because we were out in the middle of nowhere, we had left the luncheon before our families. So we just waited in the hot sun until the family caught up to us. And then my sweet stepdad, I love him so much, he sent me and Danny ahead in a different car, and he waited with our car in 110 degree, the driest weather desert of Utah, for 4 hours for a tow truck to come and pick him and the car up. Like, such an angel. I love my stepdad so much. So then we get home, and there was a little bit of time before our reception. We were both in shock. This is where one of the sexual stories is going to start. So we were like resting in my room, just trying to take a breather. We were both in shock. It was the craziest day ever. And we were married now, and we both waited till marriage to do anything sexual. So we just kind of started playing around, and like Danny he just grabbed my boob, basically, is all that happened yet. Don't worry, there's more. Hold on. So he grabbed my boob, and it was whatever. So we ended up being late to the reception because we had to like gather ourselves, and like, I don't know, but also we were just kind of playing around. I don't know. But we really were late because I was in shock. Like, it took me a minute to get back into anyway. So we got to the reception late, and when we got in, they had been waiting for like 45, and everyone just started cheering, and it was really funny. And then we had like the line of people. So when people came to the reception, they would go through the line and say hi to everyone. So the first person they would talk to is Rob, my stepdad, then my mom, then me, then Danny, and then Danny's parents. So this is how it went with every single person that came through the line. My stepdad would tell them what happened with the car accident, because everyone heard about it. So he would tell them the whole story. And then they would get to my mom, and my mom would cry and be like, I'm so glad my daughter survived, and and like get people all emotional. So by the time they got to me and Danny, it wasn't like, hey, congrats on your wedding. It was like, hey, congrats that you're not dead. So it was really fun. So anyway, while we're standing in the line, at one point, Danny leans over and he whispers, I was so sheltered. I knew nothing about sex, okay? Listen, this is so embarrassing. And this isn't even the worst part. Just stay tuned. He leans over and he's like, so are you ready for tonight? And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, are you ready to lose it? And I'm like, lose what? He's like, your virginity. And I was like, I already did. He's like, when? I was like, earlier. I thought that because he touched my boob. Then, I love you too. Oh my gosh. So then we were getting ready to leave the reception to drive up to our hotel for the night to have sex, obviously, for the first time. Well, even though I thought I wasn't over, I don't know what was wrong with me. Anyway, so my sister comes up to me. She's like, you really should give him a blowjob. He would love that. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. And she's like, do you know what that is? And I'm like, oh yeah, totally. Because I was too embarrassed to admit that I did not know what it was. So I was like, yeah, totally. And in my head, I was like, I'll just figure it out. It's not a big deal. So we get to the hotel. On the way to the hotel, it was like 1 a.m. We got pulled over on the way. And the cop pulled us over. And I lost it. I cried. And I was like, sir, I've had a day. I've been up since 2:30 a.m. I got married today. I almost died. And like, I told him the entire story. And he was like, you know what? You guys just go ahead. Have a good honeymoon. Congratulations, just go. And I was like, thank you. I just need to get to my hotel. I need to just lay down. And I just need to, so he was really nice. Anyway, so we get to the hotel and we're messing around and we get in the hot tub. It was like a private hot tub. My stepdad was very wealthy at the time and he hooked us up big time for our honeymoon. Like, we were spoiled rotten. So we're out in the This happens every time. I'll never be able to tell it with a straight face. Whew. Oh shit, hold on. I gotta get my quesadilla out of here. Hold on. Pause. Okay. So we're in the hot tub and I'm like, I was like, oh yeah, maybe I should do it now. So I was like, hey, can you stand up out of the water so I can give you a blowjob? So I said to him, he's like, yeah. So he stands up out of the water. Shanny. And I leaned over and I went. I literally blew on it. Oh my gosh, I forgot something from earlier in the night. The first time I saw his penis, I thought penises were a ball. I thought penises were a ball because we would like make out and stuff and he would get hard and it would create like a bulge in his pants. So I thought a penis was a big hard ball. That's what I thought it was. So that was also a shock that I had gotten earlier. Anyway, back to the blowjob. So I blow on his penis, literally. And Danny, being the most sweetest man in the entire world, he looks down and he's like, what you doing down there? And I was like, oh, I'm giving you a blowjob. And he's like, oh, thank you. That's so nice. You can also try it this way. And then he told me how to do it, right? And I did it and it was great. Never told me that was wrong. And 3 years later, we're in the shower. 3 years had passed. We're in the shower. And I was like, ooh, I should give him that kind of blowjob again. Because I haven't done it since our wedding night. And like every time I give him a blowjob in those 3 years, I just knew that that's what he liked better. So that's what I went to. But I was like, maybe I'll try and mix it up and do it again. So once again, we're in the shower and I lean over and I just, and he goes, babe, we need to talk. They should call it a suck job. It's confusing. Why is it called a blow job? It should be called a suck job. Oh man. So that's the blowjob story. You're welcome. Oh man. No, he's not uncut. What does that have to do with anything? Anyway, so you're welcome. That's the story of my wedding day. Poor girl. Oh, she just didn't stand a chance with anyone else. It's lucky I married Danny, man. He's the only one that can handle this. And he was so sweet. Looking back, I'm like, oh my gosh, how did he not laugh at me? How did he not make me feel bad about it or embarrassed about it? He's like, oh my gosh, it was so funny. Anyway, so I know, he's a saint. I know. You could be having the worst year and the story would change your life. I know. Because I've told it so many times at this point, it's like, it makes me laugh, but like I don't care anymore. And yeah, it's a great story. It'll cheer anybody up. Oh my gosh, you are welcome for that, Sean. So you spit out your drink. Oh no. I'm just saying. Why is it called a blowjob? They should call it a suck job for people like me that are ignorant and too embarrassed to ask what it actually is. And everyone's like, oh, it's because he blows. Well, he blows when you have sex too. He blows when you give him a hand job. How come those aren't called blowjobs? Huh? Answer me that. It should be called a suck job, and I'm sticking to that forever. So did he like it? He just said it, no, he said it was cold. I mean, imagine blowing on a wet penis. The penis would get cold. So no, he didn't enjoy it. No, nope. No. Yeah, they didn't tell me anything. It was like, don't have sex till marriage, don't have sex till marriage. And then on your wedding night, all of a sudden, and like when my mom taught me about sex, and I say that in quotes, I was 12 years old and she drew me a picture of 2 stick figures on top of each other and that was it. Sometimes I wish, but I also don't, that I had had my memories of being sexually abused, because those didn't come until I was after I was married. But maybe if I had had those memories before, I would have at least known something. So I don't know. I don't know which one would be worse, honestly. Anyway, so yeah, parents back then don't tell us anything, especially if you were a Mormon. It was very inappropriate to talk about those things at all, like at all. So had I ever brought kids here, I would talk very openly about sex with them, because that was the most embarrassing moment of my entire life, and it happened twice. Only because he's so sweet and wouldn't tell me the first time. That's a shocker, Kayla. Adding the word suck to my list of gross things to say. They should call it, should they not? Who agrees with me? I feel like society views it as a taboo topic. Wow, I can't talk. I don't know. In that day, they did. These days, everyone just talks about it. And we didn't have Google back then. I couldn't just like look up what a blowjob is. I couldn't just do that. I'm old. You watched some TV thing about where babies came from? So they did, it was called the maturation program when I was in the 6th grade. And it was when they were teaching us about periods and stuff. And I remembered that there was a video about sex a little bit, but I didn't watch it because should I tell this right now? Why not? I don't want to like kill the happy mood, but my dad, who lived across the street from the elementary school, and it's already embarrassing enough that when you're in the 6th grade going to learn about that stuff and they're giving you a little care package with tampons and deodorant and all these things that you need when you hit puberty, and it's like really embarrassing. My dad walked in knowing what was going on that day because my mom was there with me and he knew exactly where we were. He came and found us in the library and walked in during the video. And it was so humiliating. He knew what was going on. He knew that there were a bunch of 12-year-old girls being taught about their vaginas. And he chose that moment to come and walk in. So, love that. I hope I have sour cream. Do I have sour cream? I hope so. I have sour cream, guys. Sorry, I'm getting my food. Anyway, Tay. You missed the blowjob story again, Tay. But you've heard it many times. I know, he was... Oh, was that today? Oh, was that today? Dad, why did you do that? Oh, was that today? I totally forgot that you'd be learning about your vagina today. I'm really sorry. It just slipped my mind. I gotta stop talking about him on here. Anyway. Yeah, there was no internet, yes. I was pretty sheltered. I mean, I was pretty sheltered, but I also grew up with a nearly unlimited access to the internet and taught myself whatever I need to know. Yeah, I didn't get that luxury. It's a lot of condensation. Look, it's like a soup. Is this expired? It says May. Ew. This one tastes kind of funky. Let's see if I have a different one. This one. season my sour cream. Do you guys do that? Is that just me? I like to put salt, pepper, garlic powder, and a little bit of sugar. I put sugar in everything. It might have been in the encyclopedia, but I wasn't allowed to look at that kind of thing. So I was pretty much doomed. My sister tried to look out for me, but I lied to her because I really just should have been like, yeah, tell me everything I need to know because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Anyway. Okay, Dad. Oh, that's really good. I know it goes. Wow, Kayla. Yeah, there were school libraries. Is that not normal? Yeah. Every school I've ever been to has a school library. Is that not normal? Interesting. Oh, I forgot to clean. Hold on. Whoops. I never went to high school, but every elementary school, junior high, high school that I went to, they all had libraries. Like, you know, the school librarian, that's a normal thing, right? My high school had very few books in the library. It was mostly computers. I think there were digital books you could borrow and stuff. Yeah, like checkout books. And we of course had like the city library, but probably shouldn't even get into my first period. That was fun. That's a good story too. Really? Our sex ed class was in the elementary school library, and it was a giant PowerPoint screen of pictures of STDs. Yummy. Why did they need to show you that? Did they at least teach you about sex then? Really, Tay? I know. They just showed STDs. Blech. I got my first period during a first aid class. Oh no! Did anyone see? Mine was off. Mine was traumatic. Yeah. All we were taught was to not do it, and if you did it, you were dirty and unworthy. Exactly. I know. Imagine some poor kid in the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh. Bro, my middle school teacher, my middle school literature was a fucking joke. I've been reading The Hobbit and Renaissance and Odyssey, and they had storybooks there, like I'm reading most middle school books. I told my oldest brother right when I got my period, ran to my mom, and then happily told him, and he was grossed out. Love him, still don't miss him. What happened to him? You're gonna have to remind me. I'm sorry. Wait, is that what your book was gonna be about? Wait, hold on, I'm trying to piece it together. You're gonna have to remind me, Ghost. Yeah, Maggie. That's the only time I remember talking about anything like that. What's your story, Kayla? I don't remember. Mine was pretty bad. I think I have you beat, but that's still so crazy to me, Tay. You got a few months before your 9th birthday. You were 8 years old. My mom thought she was dying because she got it when she was 10 and didn't know what it was yet. She was in the shower, looked down and saw blood. My mom's really dramatic. That's where I get it from. And so she just like laid in the shower and was like, Mother, I'm dying. And Grandma comes in and it's like, okay, time to have a talk. You did too, Ghost? Oh my gosh. 8 to 9 years old too? Holy shiz. You got yours on a family ski trip? Oh. I know. I'll tell you guys mine, but it would need like a trigger warning. Well, this whole thing has been a trigger warning, I guess. I started Christmas Day. When I told my mom, she didn't believe me. Then we went to my grandparents and my mom told my grandma and aunt, and they both announced it in front of my entire family, extended family. Literally every single family member was there. That's wow. Oh, Kylie, how come? Were you just scared? I know somebody who their mom never taught her about periods at all. All she did was when this person turned like 12, her mom just started putting tampons under the sink and that's it. That's all she had. Luckily, all tampons come with those instructions and more information and stuff, so but that made me really sad. You were 11, Deb? Oh my gosh. I thought I got it young because I was 12 or 13. I was 12, yeah. Wait, Sean, you're a guy. What are you talking about? Are you just trying to belong? What's happening? Then you would randomly have to bring your purse to the bathroom at school, and all the boys knew. Ugh, I don't miss those days, me neither. Oh, Kylie. I didn't want to tell my mom. She found out because she was searching through my room looking for money to steal. I'm so sorry, honey. You were 10? Wow. You were 11, Nina? Wow. Good for your mom, Deb. Aww. My aunt and grandma come up next to me on each side and said congrats on being a woman. I did remember your name. Oh, you're a female? I thought you were a male this whole time. Cool. Why did I think that? I mean, that's true, Nina. At least I remembered, like, your name. I didn't remember your gender, but I remembered your name, so we're getting there. Your mom was 9 as well? Oh my gosh. My mom also wouldn't let me wear tampons until I was in high school, and that's only because I was getting them from my friends. Why? You'll get there, Kylie. You've got time to figure that out. One step at a time. My niece is 8 and me and my mom are waiting for hers to appear at any time. Yeah. Wait, you're having twins for real? Zippy? My fiance is 8 weeks already. Damn, time flies, and she's not been feeling well. I mean, obviously, and I'm apparently having twins? What? For real? That's exciting. That's awesome. Really, Kylie? Oh, man. I love you, Maggie. Oh. She was scared of TSS. Yeah. Trying to decide if I want the other half of the quesadilla. Because I gotta put it in the oven now if I want it. Can't decide. I'll finish this first and then we'll see. Oh, you did, Max? That's sweet, Maggie. Quickly had to do tasks. When I was young, I feel like all we got were warnings about toxic shock syndrome. Not that it wasn't important, but I feel like they are really, really focused on. Yeah, but it's very rare. But it does happen. But it's rare. Today I'm okay. I'm doing okay today, actually. How about you? Tampons do hurt, but I have sensory issues. Sorry, TMI. I don't like the feeling of the flow. My period story. So we were in the middle of moving, and we were in the new house unpacking some boxes. And at the new house, it was only me at this time. It was me, my dad, and 2 of my uncles, and that's it. Everyone else was at the old house packing. And I went to the bathroom, started my period, and I kind of freaked out. So I was like screaming for my mom. I didn't know if she had showed up yet. She didn't. My dad came to the door, and I was like, I think I started my period. He's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. He's like, let me in and I'll check. And he came in, and literally, I was 12 years old, and he made me spread my legs and look. And I was like, this is so uncomfortable. And then he left the bathroom, and I was like, please don't tell anyone. He left the bathroom and yelled it to his brothers, my uncles. She hadn't started her period. She hadn't started her period. I saw it. I saw it. Yeah, so mine was kind of traumatic. So then I just sat there on the toilet till my mom got there. I just waited. I didn't even want to come out of the bathroom. I was so embarrassed. I know. There was no reason for him to look. Why do you have to look? Spread your legs so I can look. Blech. Barf. It's okay, I'm over it now. I've worked through that one. But aww. That's cute that you and your friend went through it together, Kat. At church camp. That's so cute. Aw. Yeah, good thing your mom had you pack pads. That's a good thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, he bragged. He was so proud of himself, too. It's like, I checked. I saw it. I saw it. And I'm like in the bathroom on the toilet crying because I can hear him right outside the door telling my uncles, who were also creepy, by the way. So I think I ended up just sitting on the toilet for like 45 minutes waiting for my mom to show up. Asshole. Anyway. Hi, Alex. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. I'm the first person you learned about EDS. That's good. That's great. It's sad, but also good that you found me. More people need to know more about it. Yeah. It was so uncomfortable. I like, one of the most unsafe feelings in my entire life was that day. Because I was already embarrassed. And I was already like scared, and I don't know. And I was like yelling for my mom, hoping she would come. Oh, that sucks, Kylie. They don't usually do surgery when you're on your period. Did it like start during the surgery? Is that what you're saying? That sucks. Aw, really, Ghost? That's cool. Well, I'm glad you guys could somehow learn about it. I wish the whole world would learn about it. You had your colonoscopy when you were on your period? Oh, man. That's fun. That's not fun. If I have a daughter, I'd explain it in the same age range I was. Yeah. in case it happens earlier if they don't have it yet, hoping she won't be an early starter like my mom was. Yeah. Interesting. Well, can I do anything for anybody? Anybody need anything? I might go soon. Not quite yet, but soonish. But does anybody need anything? Can I do anything for you? You're welcome. That's awesome, Nex. That's a good mom. You forgot your ex for a second? Is that a good thing? What do you mean? Love you too, Kayla. Wait, you didn't tell us, Kayla. Did you? How your colonoscopy went? Weren't you getting one of those? And endoscopy? Okay. Good night, Sean. You're welcome. Maybe reassurance for this damn last stretch in my college semester. Geez, it's been rough, to be honest. I'm so sorry. Well, I don't have advice because I never went to college and I'm terrible at learning, test taking, all the things. But I believe in you. You can get through this. And just think of, you've probably worked really hard up until this point and it's all going to pay off and it's not going to last forever, right? Like, sometimes when something stressful is happening, you can at least be like, okay, it's going to be over in this much time. It's going to be over in a month. It'll be over in a week. It'll be over in a year, whatever. Just keep telling yourself that. And once you can get through it, you can get through it. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you because I didn't go to college. But I know it's super stressful. You got this. Excuse me, I believe in you, Ghost. Aw, I remember when my fiance got her tampon stuck and wanted me to help her. I could never get that image out. Yeah. I had a horrible, but I'm not going to share that one. It's really gross. I hope she does get mad. I hope that she calls them or something. Let me know what she says. I'm curious. What about the colonoscopy prep? I don't want to do it. Yeah, Kat, it is when it happens. In 8 years, I graduate this May after 8 years of college. Rather past midway. Okay, halfway through my college. Oh, nearly 8, I'd say. but it's almost over this May. Dude, got this. Home stretch. You got this. So proud of you. You're amazing. Ugh, now I'm curious, but totally respect what you choose not to share. What was I talking about? Well, it's just really gross. I'll tell you if you want. This just happened like maybe a year or two ago. I forgot that I already had a tampon in, basically, and I put another one in, which shoved the other one further up. And I just remember it, TMI, it's really gross, the smell. And I was like, it smelled like a dead animal. It smelled like a dead human. It smelled like death. And I was like, what is going on? And I could not figure it out because my tampons were still collecting blood, but that's because I bleed a lot. So it had bled through the old one and going into the new ones. And then I remembered that it happened to my sister one time. My mom had to get it out. So I finally dug in there myself and got it out. And it was the grossest thing. I'm shocked I didn't get TSS because it was up there for a little bit. It was bad. It was awful. I don't even know how that happened because I feel like I should have felt that happening, but Really? Some doctors, man. Good, Samantha. One less thing to have to worry about that day. Yeah, I hate using just a pad tube. That's why I suffer through the tampons. Once I get it in, it's fine. But getting it in is quite painful for me. Bye, love you. Good luck tomorrow. That's awesome though, Kylie. That's amazing. You'll figure it out. What was it for? Remind me. I looked up what kind of colonoscopy prep they gave me. It was called Clenpick. It was 2 bottles, 5.5 ounces each. That's it. And you drink them like every 4 hours apart or something like that. Really? Well, that's good to know. Because last time I had one, they gave you this giant jug of like thick, salty water, something disgusting. And you had to drink like 8 ounces every 15 minutes. It was awful. And it did work, huh? Okay. It makes me a little less nervous. Have you graduated from your period? Graduation from periods has its own bag of fun. I'm sure it will. My Bohemian Rhapsody. I will, Tay. I will. Well, yeah, did you have periods till you were 52? Deb? I'm sure it happens. I've heard of people in their 50s getting pregnant. It's rare, but it happens. What should I know about mid-age hot flashes in the future? I don't know. But Deb would know. I take back-to-back birth control pills because mine was so painful I couldn't function. Oh, okay. They had me do that for a while, a long time ago, and I just couldn't keep up with it. Okay, go ahead, Ghost. I'm actually gonna go too, I think. Oh my gosh, that happened to my mom too, Deb. Her uterus was falling out. My mom's fell all the way out of her vagina. It happens more often than you think. Oh, that sucks. And that's why she had to get it too. Yeah, it might be extra rough on you, Kat. I hope not, but my sister's been in menopause for years now, and she's unbelievably hot. She carries a fan everywhere she goes, wears like the lightest clothes she can. Thank you, Zippy, you too. Tell her to feel better. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, I think I'm gonna go. Guys, thanks for being here. What a fun live this was. You're welcome again for the stories and all the things. But I'll be back tomorrow night, probably around this time again, same time. Usually 8, 9, 10 p.m. my time is when I go live, Utah time. So if you want to look that up. But I try to announce it ahead of time on Instagram. So be sure you're following me on Instagram, educating_Shanny. And don't forget to subscribe and press the like button if you liked it. And don't forget to hit the bell so that you get notified of the future. I don't even know how to do that anymore. I don't even know. Anyway, okay. But I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, forever and always, you're beautiful, you're worth it, and I am too. Mwah. Love you guys. Good night.